Hey everybody, this is Eric Miller at M&M 2022 in Portland, Oregon, and I'm here with Sean from IBSS, and he was going to tell us about any sort of interesting products that they have available right now.
Hi, so thank you very much, and hi everybody, Sean here from IBSS Group, and thanks for giving me a platform to talk to you guys about the Chiaro. The Chiaro is a mobile cleaning station or a mobile cleaning center that can do both TEM sample processing as well as SEM chamber cleaning. And we can do this because the Chiaro has what we call a quick switch source. It's a plasma source that's a bayonet fitting that can actually be removed from the Chiaro chamber and shifted over to an SEM or fib chamber for chamber cleaning. So that is one unique feature that we have. So even though it's a mobile cleaning center developed for this kind of ex situ sample processing, you can actually shift that plasma source over. Now, regarding the TEM specimen preparation capabilities, we have a turbo pump, so it goes down to high vac in this chamber. We have a 40x microscope to observe the sample mounting and preparation that's happening in the chamber before you pump it, but also while it's being pumped. And if you happen to have a in situ liquid or gas holder, you can actually observe the sample as it's being pumped on to ensure or to observe whether or not there are any leaks occurring in the with the sealing of the
the capsule.
Thank you. Sorry, I was at a loss for words for a minute. Besides atmosphere or CDA, you can also use reductive gas mixtures, whether they're hydrogen-argon, hydrogen-nitrogen blends. We can, if you're within the continental U.S., we could provide a small lecture bottle for you, or at least provide those dimensions and gas mixtures for you if you're abroad. You can even run, if your lab has gas, you can even run an 1/8-inch hose from your gas line directly into the back of the source and do it that way. What's also unique about the Chiaro is its mobility, and that kind of ties back into the quick switch source being able to, be removed from the Chiaro chamber that's part of the cleaning center and actually shifted over to an SEM. So you could have a TEM in one room and several doors down in another room perhaps have an SEM or fib, and you can just wheel the entire cleaning center cart over to the SEM site. If you happen to have an open port, you can simply remove the source just by twisting it off, really with the quick switch, and then mounting it to the SEM, and then do your SEM chamber cleaning there.
So you don't have to buy two products to clean two different things. You've got the SEM/fib cleaner already, and then a mobile cleaner that will clean just samples on their own or TEM sample rods.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And one thing I like to note too is that our cleaning is very gentle but very efficient. The kinetic energy is roughly 30 EV, which is negligible. We have documentation to prove this, the kinetic energy and just how low it is, even using heavier gases like argon as plasma driving gases. Okay. This is very gentle.
So yeah, I see on some of your marketing material you mentioned downstream plasma, which has no, very little energy to it. And so you're saying that that's that this specific type of plasma that you guys are using is safe for even very delicate samples like TEM grids with little, tiny little delicate carbon films on them and whatnot?
Yes, sir. Yeah, most definitely. And that's because our cleaning is not a result of kinetics, but of chemistry. So the plasma is developed in a tube. It's an inductively coupled plasma source. So the plasma is developed inside of a tube, and then as a result of the difference in vacuum between the tube and your chamber, whether it's the Chiaro chamber or SEM chamber, the plasma is drawn out and disperses throughout the volume of that chamber. And the UV dissociates the hydrocarbon bonds, and then the plasma species, depending on the driving gas, will come in and recombine with the hydrogen and the carbon, become volatile, and then get sucked out.
So yeah, normal plasma cleaners, you're used to things being cleaned because they're being bombarded and pelted with really high energy, particles of some sort. And this is not doing that. It's only cleaning through the chemistry.
Exactly. Yeah, that is correct. And we provide cleaning by oxidative processes using CDA, clean dry air, and or atmosphere. Or again, you can use perhaps like a hydrogen-nitrogen blend or hydrogen-argon, and something like that would be a cleaning by reduction or reductive mixtures.
Hey, okay, Sean, so if people are interested in finding more about the Chiaro or just the source itself, which is the GV10X, where can they find you?
Yeah, they can find us on the web, www.ibssgroup.com, and or check us out on LinkedIn at IBSS Group.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot, Sean. This is Eric Miller here at M&M 2022, and we'll see you on the next one.